All right, Jamie, congratulations, mate. It's finally here. We've been waiting a long while, but the Tiguan R in blue, this is your new baby. There it is. We finally got it here. Now, just incidentally, I've got Heath one sitting right next to it, just waiting for the plates to arrive, and then I'll do his video also. Now, it's going to come with 2 keys, all right? Beyond that, we've got a 5-year warranty, 5-year roadside assist. Just inside the glove box, you'll find that number that you need to call in the event you need to call it. As soon as you do, someone will uplift the vehicle. Right, as you requested, we've got a tow bar on the back. We also put those tinted windows on the front, as you requested. And then if I pop the boot by using the remote control, we'll see here's your tray liner 2, compliments of us here at Tristram European. But again, thank you both for buying another vehicle from us. Oh, while we're at it, I'll just show you something. This is the little case here for your detachable ball. You can actually just put it back in the case inside there. There is a little cover as well, and there's another different size ball inside there. Whilst we're in the back, let's have a quick look underneath. That's where you will find the subwoofer. Again, these don't come with a spare wheel. There's covers in there also for the sides. Cover inside here also, which we may as well just pull this out while I'm at it. This is for your pumping kit, right? And this is what you will use in the event of a flat tyre. So it'll inflate the tyre till you get to the next location. A little charging port back in there, release these rear seats from this location here, and again just going through and closing the rear. You'll see in the back also your reversing camera. Okay, so lock it and unlock it. You can see the lights go from the inside to the out. Beautiful car all around. The big feet, the blue calipers, the blue stitching and piping all the way through the car. As I did that before, I crushed our gift to you. So inside there you'll see a complimentary gift from Tristram to you to use in the car. Plenty of room. Blue lighting. You'll see accent lighting coming through the car. Being that it's an R, there's a number of different assets to it. By the way, keyless entry. Touch the outside like that. Put your hand on the inside, proximity key, and then it'll unlock. All right. And when it unlocks, of course, lock and unlock, you'll see the mirrors come up and down. Now it's got a panoramic roof, a more aggressive grille, all around a stunning car. And as soon as you hit the road, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So again, just to release the rear seats here, taking it from the front mode to a more relaxed mode, that helps it recline all the way back. And then again, plenty of room in the back seats. So let's get into the front seat, have a quick look around. First things you'll see, electric seats on this. You can perform your own settings. Harman Kardon sound system in here. This is the first edition, so it's got the best of everything. In your driver's side door, you've got your up and down, your mirrors as well. If you put it into this mode here, it'll close the mirrors. Put it in left mode when you're backing the car, and the left mirror will drop down, give you some guidance so you don't scuff your rims. Heated mirrors just over to the far right hand side, which will come in handy because things are starting to get cooler. We've got our boot release here, boot release just down here. And then of course we want to see what type of fuel we're going to be running, and in this case minimum 95, maximum 98. Alright, so we'll pop this boot down again and off we go. We're going to get into the car, have a look around. I'm going to make some change settings to it. Well, digital dash of course, I've just switched your lights onto auto. There's a little tray in here that you can use for whatever you require, and then your information for your heads up display. Just by turning this up and down, you'll be able to gather the information from the car. Right, I'm just going to push the engine button and start her up because we're sort of sitting outside. First thing that pops up is all the information on the car inside the dash. Alright, so 650 kilometers before this thing's going to be empty. Depends on how hard you drive it. On the right hand side, obviously our speedo, and the left hand side our rev counter. Now I can change the dash by just going through the steering wheel here. A couple of things, I kind of call this my library. Remember, it's all touch, and by going up and down I can make some changes to it. So in this particular case it's asking me about a heated steering wheel, it's either on or it's off. And again, you can go down in temperature from really hot to cool, but getting back into our library, as you can see, as I toggle through, I can get information on the car, such as even lap times, and again, I know you've done your research, so you're going to go and play with all of these areas anyway. Speed in kilometers, I can put that up if I like, but you can go up through here and give yourself an overall some changes to it if you want more detail, such as when you started, when you finished, you can change that and leave that inside there. Your view can change too, just by pushing view, and it'll bring up more data or more information. I generally like what I can see here right now, and I'll leave it at that for you. It's done 15 kilometers. On the right hand side it's got your full tank of gas, it's going to show you that, and on the left hand side your temperature. R mode, people always ask me what the R's for. Well, it will automatically go into race mode just by pushing this from the steering wheel, which saves you from having to reach down to this area here and hit the mode button. And as I hit the mode button, it changes, and I can just change that all around if I like, as soon as I go through by pushing it, or I can individually touch it on the screen. Alright, so that will help you through. Now, because I've set it, what mode have I put it into now? Comfort mode. As I make those changes in comfort mode, you'll see the dials go green, which means all the ambient lighting goes green, including my infotainment system. If I put it into sport mode, it'll go into a blue color. If I put it into race mode, all of a sudden I can hear the baffles and the exhaust start to change, and it's got a much deeper tone, so it sounds much better. Alright, so now we're through the modes. The first thing you want to do when you get into the car is set up your phone, and we can do that pretty much straight away. Actually, we'll go back into the menu, make it nice and easy for you, and once you scroll through, all you're really doing is looking for things like settings. In this particular case, we're just going to look for phone, and then you'll be searching for VW4279. Once that's all set up, you're all good to go. Now, beyond that, you can use your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto just by adding your Apple Connect, and as soon as you do that, that'll be whatever you'd like to do. Set yourself up there, and that will bring it right up. So it'll look for your device. Once it looks for your device, it'll go into like a Wi-Fi mode. Alright, so that sets you up. Now we'll get radio, of course, navigation, the vehicle itself. We can go through and have a look at some of the different parts of the vehicle. I can set it into performance, so I can see performance modes here. Like, for instance, if I was ripping around a track, I can do that too. Then of course the terrain, so off-road mode as well, and then a selection on the car. I can make some changes if I want to, but we won't do that in this particular case. We'll just leave that as is. Music, so again, oops, I'll get back out of there, go into sound mode. Wow, there's chill out, there's live, there's energy. Positioning the sound system is entirely up to you. If I just want to put it back in the middle, I can. And then of course I can make changes to my treble subwoofer, and again I'll leave you to personalize all of that. Now going into home mode, I can actually make some changes inside here if I want to. I can just go for navigation if I like, and if I don't, I want to go back out of there, I can make some changes to that too, and then just go back into my home mode. Got my sound system, my phone's not connected yet, but it will be. And then of course after I've finished with all of that, I've got my modes down here for my heated seats. It's either hot or it's not, on or off. So in this particular case, as I've got this in low mode, I can change the temperature, I can sync it, I can have it on auto, and I can just drag my finger across and get to where I need to be. There's an auto hold in here, which I know you're familiar with. Engine start, auto off, so that stops the engine from turning it off when you get to the lights. Parking assist, and then cameras. I'm going to change your camera location and see the vehicle in different light, see what's around you. Then this is the way to play with that. Now essentially, as soon as you stick it into reverse mode, the car will start sensing what's going on behind us, and again it'll start sensing what's going on all around us. So that will be very helpful for you, and I'm sure there's not too much you don't already know. As you are aware, as you turn the steering wheel, so does the direction in which the car will try and find a location to park. Now the exciting parts are of course your set and reset for your cruise control here. Paddle shifters on the back of the car, so left hand side is downshifting, right hand side is upshifting, so boom boom boom, and off you go. You will hear some different tone changes with the exhaust pipe. That's what the nature of this particular car is all about. It is the R range, it's the best of the best. You're gonna love it. I've taken one out for a spin a few times, and I have to say, it's exhilarating. Easy to operate the sunroof just by using the toggle switches here, and of course there's also a screen back there too, so I'll bring that forward and you'll see that slowly coming through. You might require that during summertime just to keep the sun off you, but in winter time, it's a nice time to actually have it open. So I'll leave it open for you now. All right, listen, it's not too far away before you guys come and pick up these cars today. Thanks again for trusting in us and buying these two new cars. We look forward to seeing you guys zipping around Takapuna North Shore and seeing you at the gym. So thanks, Jamie. Hope you enjoy it. Talk soon. See you.